let's talk about the best way to store your comic books, drawer boxes. Drawer boxes are exactly what they sound like. They're kind of like comic book long boxes, but they're drawers. Drawer boxes use a product called box anchors to link up together. So I would stick one of these anchors through this hole here, and then I can connect another box beside it and they won't move. I have a ton of comics and I'm always looking for ways to store them. You know, I've tried shelves, magazine racks, building my own shelves and closets. But drawer boxes are by far the most easiest, lightweight, and compact way to store your comics. If you own long boxes, I'm sure you've felt the pain where you want to access this long box, but that means you need to take this long box out of the way, and then pull this out and place it somewhere and take the lid off and look at what's inside, and then put it all back when you're done. These come in two different sizes. You have your short box size and your long box size. Now, your short box size is actually a little bit longer than your typical standard comic book short box, and your long box is actually slightly shorter than your typical standard long box. You can also get railings for your drawer boxes, that's these things on the side here, that allow you to slot in these little dividers, which are actually pretty handy. Once your divider is in place, it's super sturdy. So say you didn't have enough comics to fill this box, you could just slide this divider in, and then these comics aren't gonna fall over. And you could, of course, write a title here and use them as a divider to divide up different sections of your collection. Each comic drawer box comes as two separate cardboard pieces that you fold into the drawer box. So this makes the shelf that the drawer box slides into, and this turns into the actual box. Each drawer comes with 4 dividers, so you're never gonna be short on dividers. I have like so many extra dividers sitting around, and they just come off like that. One cool thing about drawer boxes is you can fully remove the box. So say you need to reorganize some stuff, you can pull out the boxes you need to do some work in and then put them back when you're done. Now, I'm told you can stack these 6 high, but you need a step stool or something, because here's me at 5 boxes high. I'm like 6'2", and this is the perfect height for me to just kind of thumb through. Another cool thing about drawer boxes is if I was to ever move, I could just unattach the box locks that are connecting all of these and move them. And then you could reorganize them however you like in your new place, something you can't do if you're building a custom shelf. They're also made of cardboard, so they're lightweight, which is actually really important if you're like me and have, you know, just thousands of comics on your top floor of your house. Just imagine how much work it would be if these were regular long boxes and I wanted to reach something on the bottom shelf, but since they're drawer boxes, it's as easy as can be. They're actually super well built too. These belong to a comic book store in my area. The owner used to take these to comic book conventions and stuff them full of dollar boxes, and then when they weren't being used for conventions, they would be in his store. So they've seen just a ton of use. They're not the prettiest because they've been through the ringer, but they work fantastically. I added the LED strips just to give it some pop. And while they come with labels, I think I'm going to do a collage on each of the faces of the drawers that kind of shows what's inside. If you've been looking into drawer boxes, just buy them. You're gonna love them, trust me.